Welcome to my gate. This is my gate, gate 1. Today is Monday, May 11th. Thanks for checking this out. I'm the only one watching them. Actually, you know what? I'm wrong. The other day, I think there were 8 people that watched one of my vlogs. I was like, okay, I don't have no idea who you were, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, back in the echo chamber, it is 11:08. I'm doing this one a little early tonight. I just want to get it done. Tonight's episode is about being held accountable. Last night, I literally was talking about how positive I am and how refreshing it is to just be so positive constantly. And I'm here for you guys, which I am, honestly. But I was a little frustrated today, to say the least. So, I'll give you a quick little backstory. I have another, maybe you know, maybe you don't. I have a couple of channels. Earlier today, I did my baseball card channel, which I do every single day. Obviously, during the baseball season, it's every single day because that's what they're putting. Topps is putting out cards every day online. Hold on, we got a car. Is he coming this way? Sorry, you're going to see me doing this quite often. I always have to check because if he pulls up right in here, I got to drop this and help them. But anyway, I was talking about being positive all the time, and I'm breaking that rule today. I'm not positive. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm positive all day long, up until a point where on one of my channels, there was somebody I had reached out to month and a half ago. I said, hey, I'd be interested in doing a behind the scenes. My episode is called Behind the Vlog on my Leave It to Baker channel. And I said, hey, would you be interested? And they were like, yeah, that's great. Let's meet up. So we met up, and they said, sounds like a great idea. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. I'm ready whenever you are. Okay, great. And a couple of weeks went by, and I didn't hear anything. And I thought, okay, they sounded very interested. So I sent a message, a little text message, because I had their number. Sent a text message to say, hey, just curious to see how we're doing. Are we ready to go? Are you going to be filming something soon? He said, no, I'm not going to be filming anything for a little while, but I'll let you know. Well, as I'm getting onto YouTube today, boop, I see it pop up because I had subscribed. And it popped up about 4 hours. Well, when I looked at it, it was 4 hours ago. Right now it's 11. So it was earlier in the day today. And this person had made a video. And there was no message like, oh, hey, Matt, by the way, I did make a video, but you know what? We'll do the next one. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Crickets. And that, if anything, I'm not sad. I'm f***ing pissed. Okay? I'll be honest. I'm pissed. And if only you understood, how do I explain this? I've reached out, on average, to about 2 to 3 content creators a week for 3+ years. And I get a lot of crickets. But then there are some people that say, yeah, let's do this. And I get all amped up and I come up with, hold on, we got a car. And they are pulling in, but it's a resident. So I'll give the wave. And that's the wave. Anyway, and so I come up with all my questions that I want to ask, and I buy a gift. It's something that I had always wanted to do was get a gift for someone if they're going to agree to work with me. And I've done that for a few people that I've worked with, but I can't tell you, I've got a pile of gifts of people that have said, let's work together, and then I don't hear from them again. And it's really frustrating. And I've just gotten to a point where I'm just so frustrated. Like, come on already, you know? But if anything, I'm positive, and it just reaffirms that I have got to keep going. I am never giving up, ever. And it's going to take a long time at this rate, but I'm going to keep going. But a bump in the road like today really does tick me off. So I'm sorry. I try to stay positive. I'm always Mr. Positive, but stuff like that just gets me frustrated. So anyway, with that being said, it's now positive from this point on. I'm not going to think about it anymore because this person, forget it. We've moved on, right? Have we moved on? How was your day, guys? What did you end up doing today? Anything fun? You know what? Other than me doing my vlog and sleeping in, and I ran some errands, and what did I do? I picked up my daughter from school, and she hung out with her friend. But we have a pet snake. We have a garter snake that my daughter found in the grass when it was really small, like 3-4 years ago in the springtime, and we got a cage for him. And we have a heat lamp, and we feed them. You feed them fish, little tiny goldfish. Well, anyway, it's nice out. The grass is growing. There's no snow. It's warm. Today was like 80 degrees. So I brought the snake out. I put him in the grass. Snake in the grass, I get it. And he was loving it. He's slithering along, and then he just like pops his head up like a periscope, right? He's just looking at everything. His tongue's going. He's just checking everything out. And I'm like, dude, you've been stuck in that thing all winter long. It probably feels so good. I know he wanted to take off, but he knows my voice. It's bizarre. He totally knows my voice. He could be in the cage, and I'll stand up over the top, and I'll go, hey, Greg, what's up, buddy? Hey, Greg. And then he'll like start slithering up, and he'll stand up as hard. That sounds weird. He will stand up on his muscles, I guess, a snake. Anyway, he gets up part of the cage so he can see me, and he sticks his tongue out, and he can hear my voice. I don't know. It's just, maybe snakes do that. I didn't know that, but I'm rambling a little bit. Once I get going, man, don't slow me down. I do see a van, and I think he's pulling in here. Yeah, maybe I know this guy. Here, I'll set this right here. Hey, how's it going?
6,400.
6,400. Not 4,600 this time?
No, doing it twice.
Yeah, huh? Rebel. All right, Michael, you're in, buddy.
Thanks,
you have a good one. Take care. Yep. Michael, Rebel Bread. See him at least once a week. Nice guy. I don't know if I got this on here, but anyway. So we're just going to take a look here at the YouTube videos I'm watching tonight. Again, that's pretty much all I'm doing right now, other than the editing, because I shoot this, and then I edit this, and then I actually get to watch these. But let's flip around. Let's take a look here at what we're watching. This is my buddy Dewey Jones. I did do a vlog with him last June, Colorado Mall Crawlers. In fact, I sent him a message the other day, and he had said that the one that we worked on in June of last year is getting edited. So that one's actually going to be going up pretty soon. So that might help out my channel a little bit. But he's a really good guy. You should check him out. You should definitely subscribe. Colorado Mall Crawlers. And that's Dewey Jones. And then this one is Tampa J. That's the new guy I started watching, letting go of my difficult past and where I lived when I started my channel. That seems interesting. I'm going to watch that, definitely. And then here's another guy I started watching, Adam, and he's the Daily Woo, or Adam the Woo, and he's down in Mexico right now. So that's his episode today. Now, granted, most of these episodes were like hours ago, because it's 11:16 now. So these were hours ago, and I saved them for the nighttime to keep me busy. Anyway, here's Brody, Brazil. The county responds to Orlando Dreamers' $2 billion stadium plan. Are the Rays going to move? Maybe to Orlando. Who knows? Here's Ben from Casper site. He's a really good guy. His mom just passed probably a couple weeks ago, and he had a really touching episode. He said he's going to step away for a little while. So this is the very first video back. So it's good to see a smile on his face. I know that's tough. I lost my dad. I mentioned that in the video yesterday. But yeah, I'm glad he's back. He seems like a really good guy. This Fox News thing popped up. ICE responds to AOC's bold threat against Dems storming the facility. Man, she's a piece of work, I'm telling you. Matt Rife, this guy's funny as hell. If you haven't watched him, I got a car pulling up. Hold on, let me pause you. All right, that was just a resident that always pulls up. Sometimes the residents will pull up on this side. Maybe they just don't want to get a sticker, because there's a little RFID tag that once they go through on that side, it reads it and beep, 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 and then the gate goes up for them. But sometimes they want to come on this side and see me or say hi or whatever. Anyway, we're going to flip it back around. We got, so Matt Rife, and I guess he was here at the not here. God, I still think I'm in LA. I swear to God. The Comedy Store, I know exactly where that is. That used to be on my commute home. I would drive past it every day. And then I wanted to watch these last two because of what transpired today. And this is one that Casey did a couple of months ago when he ran the New York City Marathon. I don't know if you've ever seen this one, Do Hard Things. It's really good. He ran the marathon, and I think his goal was under, I want to say 3 hours or 4 hours. I'm not a marathon runner. I was a runner, but not a marathon runner, so I can't remember exactly. And he tried and tried and tried and tried. He must have done 20, 30 marathons, and he just couldn't do that. And he never, ever gave up. And this is inspiring to me because I, too, will never, ever, ever give up. And then, of course, I want to watch this one again because it's really cool. I started watching him pretty much when he just started this channel, his Jack Pembroke channel. You would learn if you saw this that he had done a couple other channels, and they weren't as successful, but this one was. And I watched it from kind of the beginning, really. So good for him. Really inspirational for me to watch that. So I'm going to watch it again. Anyway, have a great night, guys. I hope I didn't talk too much. Nobody's watching these yet, but that's okay. You will. You'll be here. I have faith in it. Anyway, have a great night. Well, actually, this goes up in the morning, so tomorrow is what? Tuesday? Tuesday, May 13th. So if you're watching this today on Tuesday, May 13th, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.